It's 4:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday, October 14, 2018. Look, Coinbase, I'm one of your clients here. You keep letting these guys manipulate the price down. I just watched them do it again. Okay? I know how they're doing it. I've told you. And you know what? Sooner or later, you're going to be closed down. Look at this. Now, tell me this is not manipulation. Let's see. Oh, gee, wow, they jumped down Bitcoin at the same time. So everybody, all the clients on Coinbase, or the whole LTC, Bitcoin, we're all deciding to dump at once. You're full of shit, Coinbase. Let's see, Ethereum. Let's see. Oh, gee, wow. Ethereum, too. What a coincidence. Okay, now let's go to Bitcoin Cash. Let's see. Oh, gee, wow, that's being dumped too. Okay, now let's go to the new guys on the block. Oh, gee, wow, they're getting dumped too. Okay, let's go to see. Everything is dumped. Everything. At the same time. Who are you trying to kid? Who? You see, this is what I'm talking about. You cannot have this. There's no such. The market is being manipulated, right? As a whole. You see? Nobody decides, well, Bitcoin has bad news, let's dump all the other ones. It doesn't work that way, okay? If IBM is doing bad, they have a bad report, you don't dump friggin' Coca-Cola stock or Apple stock. Cryptocurrencies are all linked to Bitcoin. No, they're not. Ethereum is an investment platform. Bitcoin is a transfer of wealth. ETC is created from Ethereum when they decided to fork to give the DAO back their money, and some people didn't like that. So the ETC people and ETH people have such a wide gap between them, they'll never meet each other. But yet at the same price, down at the same time. This is all a fraud. It's all a fraud. I can't wait to get. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait to talk to the CFTC and put all of this up on the screen in front of you. I hope your global head of global investigations is in there, because I got his email too that he sent to me. Oh, that's going to be glorious, let me tell you. These guys are no good. If you cannot tell, okay, let's go to LTC. I'll give you an example. Now, today is Sunday, right? Tuesday, the market trades, market size, the two kettling trades on LTC, the number was changed. The 2,113 spot, 11, okay? Now, those prices were at $57 on Tuesday. And watch, you'll see it. You see, it's embedded in here. None of it was sold to anybody. And look at this, 2373.11. Okay, there it is. That was as high as $58. How come they didn't buy anything? Because those trades aren't up there to be bought or sold. They haven't been. They have never been. It's been a pattern. Every Tuesday, you'll see a new market size get issued for those kettle walls, and both of them will be back up. They'll just be this a new market size. Both of them will have the same identical market size. It never fails. And the current one was 2373.11. There it is. It's right there. This was as high as Tuesday. You look at the price. You can go back and check my videos. This was much higher. He never bought anything. He actually lowered it. He's using this to lower it. What do you think he's doing? And the other one's embedded in here. These guys, you know what? I was called by I got a letter from the Attorney General. It's in my videos. And they're talking about criminal investigations and prosecution. I want to see somebody locked up. You do not walk away from hardworking people who invested. You got people doing all of this RSI, all of these graphs, doing all this work, that they get it from the main markets, the long outstanding blue chip markets. They're getting all this information, and then they're telling you to do technical analysis, and then the manipulation just comes in and goes the opposite way. Why? Because that's a sign of manipulation. Now, we've been waiting all week for this to recover. No, they had to go and lower it some more. Because, you see, they're not getting enough. Look at this. At that last dump that they did, you seen them dump and buy at the same time on October 11th when they dumped it. That was obviously what it's called is stop loss hunting. And that was so obvious because as fast as they were dumping it, the other side was buying it. Right there, they should have noticed that in their order books. Coinbase, not a clue. Not a clue. If Clue was a planet, it'd be Pluto compared to the sun. And Coinbase is the sun. They can't get any further. Coinbase is going to end up getting sued out of existence. When people realize I'm trying to spread the word, when people realize I am handing this evidence over to the SEC, they come to the same conclusion of the evidence I gave them based on that. They go in unbiased, they review my evidence, and they say, yep, you're right. The SEC. Now the CFTC, unbiased, looked at my evidence. Yes, it is correct. The Attorney General comes in, looks at my evidence, and says, we reviewed your evidence. Yes, it's correct. We're going to prosecute. Criminal investigation. New York Department of Financial Services, sent it to them. They looked at it. Yes, they're going to revoke the license of Coinbase. Two federal judges came in. One of these guys was running the scam. Well, it isn't a security, so I can just get away with robbing people. The judge turned around. Look, the only anything that's on this passes this how test. They have some kind of test. It passed the test. All of this is treated as a security. End the conversation. We don't want to hear it no more. They're coming in with, if they come in with that argument now, after the September 11th ruling in New York City federal judge, federal judge, two of them, one in Brooklyn and one in Manhattan proper, that's over. You're done. The ruling is passed. You're done. You're done. And then your smart aleck head of global investigations. I don't care. Well, I'm glad he stated that in the email that I kept. I'm glad. And that too you could see on my channel. These guys are buttholes. They extorted people out of hundreds of millions of dollars. They manipulated it out of them. They went stop loss hunting every time they crash this price. It triggers a stop loss. You see, this is what they're doing. Every time they crash this price, it triggers a stop loss. What happens to people who have stop losses? 3 to 10%, because that's what they're targeting. And they targeted twice, once a month on the 11th. I got that pattern down too. Surprise, surprise. So now they trigger the stop losses. You have $5,000 in Bitcoin. Just say, for example, or Litecoin. That's even a better one. You have $5,000 in Litecoin. Now these clowns come over. You bought it over here, right? $52. Then all of a sudden they come and dump it down. 10%, 5%, whatever. They take your coin. So if you have $5,000, you wake up, your coin is gone. The price will be back to where it was, and your cash will be $250 short. That's how they scalp you. Or properly known as stop loss hunting. Because there's no other way for them to make money on the market, because they killed it with their obsessive shorting and their manipulation. So manipulation is the only thing they have left now. And Coinbase has been told about this manipulation by myself, noted and documented, for about 9 to 10 months. Now you see, look, they're buying it. You see? Now they're getting the coin cheap. Look at these orders. Look at the orders. You see, they're doing this to everybody. Every time you put on a stop loss or you have no time to watch the market, they know this. They wait for their opportunity. There must be some way they could see what the stop losses are somehow or some way. And then when they see how much the stop losses are, then they come in and dump it down, trigger the stop losses, and buy your coin. Look at this. There's over 500 right here. 6, 7, 7.25, 8.25, 1,000. 1,000 coins already been taken. And now it goes immediately back up. That's how you know it's stop loss hunting. These people are no good. They're the vermin of the earth. When they turned around and said that we're not regulated, Coinbase attracted every crook with the bankroll. Every crook with the bankroll. Here it is. Look, 23.73.11. 23.73.11. And how do you get the price down? You take this wall, you drop it down. This wall, you drop it down. And then you start dumping into the buy walls. And then after you're done, you raise those two walls back up. And you just rated everybody with stop loss. You see? 23.73.11. Well, I'm always catching them because they're creatures of habit. 23.73.11. This trade has been up there since Tuesday. So now I'm going to post this up. Now the price will go up. It'll go right back to where it was. And you'll have some gains. They just do it all the time. They want your coin. And they'll short your cash to get it. They do not care. They'll manipulate the market as they see fit to benefit themselves. That's why manipulation is supposedly prohibited on Coinbase. So you know that you're not going to risk your cash needlessly. But in this case, it is needlessly because they allow manipulation to occur every day on a daily basis. If I would have known this, I would have never traded here. But I believe their trading rules. Here's their trading rules. I'll show you. I actually read them before I friggin' signed up and started trading. Market manipulation of any kind is strictly prohibited. That sounds to me they're trying to tell me there's no risk trading here. They're guaranteeing me that there's no risk of manipulation defrauding me out of anything. Well, guess what? It's bullshit. They have no intention or no way of controlling manipulation, nor do they have any interest in controlling it or prohibiting it, like they said. Just go to town, rape them, rob them. I can't believe that these guys can't see this kettling trade's been up here for months. Months. I want to see what they said. Oh, those are normal. I want to see the bullshit that comes out of Coinbase's lawyer's mouth. I'm going to be laughing. This trade will be up here till Tuesday. You watch and see. Watch. You see? This is a kettling wall. He uses the same market size every week for a whole week. And then what he does next week, he'll put the same kettling trades back up, but the market size will be a different amount compared to the previous week. But the new week will have identical market size. You see? And then people are wondering, well, why does it go down? Because they just flipped the switch. They just flipped the switch. They drop the walls down, and the price goes down. They trigger the stop losses, and they take your coin, and then later you come in, oh, I made a bad call. You know, it's death by 1,000 cuts. You lose money here, you come back in. You better be selling or you lose money. You know, even if you bought over here, October 13, and you're holding out, you just lost. If you put a stop loss in, right, for 3 to 5%, guess what? You don't have no coin no more. It's gone. And your cash is gone. It's down too. Some of your cash. But if they keep doing this, this is a death by 1,000 cuts. You keep buying in, they keep stop lossing you. Sooner or later, they keep stop lossing you. Say if you start for 5,000, you lost 5%. So if it goes 250, you buy back in again. They stop loss you again. You lose another 250 using the stop. And eventually, you know what you're going to have left? Nothing. Nothing. They do it 10 times. Your account, they got your cash, your coin, everything. You're done. Okay, I'm going to post this up.